Need a Windows or Office key but don't want to pay retail? MMORC.com has all the best deals and a sweet discount for BPS Customs viewers. Just head over to the site linked below and enter code BAN35 for 35% off your order total, meaning you could snag Windows 10 Home for under $10. Fill out your email and place your order, and then click the extract code button at the top of the page. From there, it's as easy as heading to your Windows activation settings and inputting your shiny new key. For more information, head to MMORC.com or check out the links below. If you guys are anything like me, you enjoy tinkering with stuff. It's one of the things that makes the PC building hobby so awesome. Not only do you have an end result that you have built, but the process of building is actually really fun too. One of the things that I really enjoy tinkering with is RC cars, and I recently got a product in from China that is pretty basic, but we're going to make it from a basic toy into a 100-mile-an-hour rocket. At least that's the end goal. I very much doubt we're actually going to get there today. I think this is kind of the first step in what could end up being a long and hopefully pretty fun process. And if you guys are interested in any of the stuff that I'm using here in this video, I'll try to leave a link to it down below in the video description. Also keep in mind, I did film a lot of this on a GoPro because as I am trying to drive this car around, I can't be holding a camera, so it was strapped to my hat. So some of the video footage might seem a little bit off from what you might normally see, but I've been watching it back, it still looks pretty good, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Here is the very first day that I got the car, taking it outside and running it around and seeing how fast it was. This is the WLToys 124019. It's becoming extremely popular with speedrunners. It's not a car that's made by any of the big or popular RC brands, Arma, Traxxas, Losi, Associated. This car comes from China. WLToys is a vendor that sells mainly through Banggood, AliExpress, and now you can actually find some of their products on Amazon as well. But this whole ready-to-run kit includes the controller, the car, all the electronics, basically everything except for the AA batteries for the controller is like 130 bucks. And the car is pretty well constructed. It's got metal shock towers, metal shocks, and an aluminum chassis. Much more expensive cars come with a lot more plastic parts than this has. And the aftermarket for this car is actually developing really nicely. So this platform is cheap, it's available, you can modify it pretty heavily, and we are going to be doing that on the channel. So this is a very informal video that we're doing with our initial speed run. We've got our speedometer up here that needs to be changed into peak speed mode. But we're 100% stock. This is the brushed setup. So it's the stock speed controller, stock motor, stock radio, stock everything, stock battery that comes with it right now. We'll be switching, this is a 2S battery, we'll be switching to 3S for this speed run also. But right now, just the baseline, exactly as it comes out of the box with the WLToys 124019. I'm gonna do a couple runs right up and down the street. Just right in front of my house. This car isn't particularly fast out of the box, so... Oh, doing donuts. There we go. And the brakes kind of suck. Doesn't take that long to get up to full speed here. Whew. All right, hey, 32. Right off the bat, 32. It was pretty good. Now, what I did after that initial test and speed run was order up new electronics. So that's a new speed controller, a new radio, and a new motor. I soldered everything up, wired it together, did all the cable management, and this is where we are right now. In case this car comes back in a million pieces, I just want to quickly document what I am bringing to see how fast this car is in its current configuration. These are the changes that I made from stock. So we have a Castle Mamba X ESC. This is good for up to 6S LiPo. I have a 4.5 turn modified rocket motor. Stock gearing, although I did swap out the spur gear to metal. So we're doing all metal gears here, so that should definitely help. Got a couple of different very small batteries here. So this is... They're going to be really light. They're not going to hold a whole lot of charge, but the reason I wanted them to be small is that they fit properly in this space, which I had to make smaller because of the larger speed controller. So we got foam tires on here as well. And the reason for that is that the stock tires that come on here are these. And these are made for off-road. They are very soft and rubber. And when you spin them at thousands of RPM with a very powerful motor, this happens. So the foam tires don't distend like the rubber tires do, but they are significantly harder. So just in case we're getting some poor surface contact and grip, I have some like low profile road rubber tires, although these I have a feeling will do something similar to those at high speeds. But just in case, I'm going to bring these. We're going to start with the foams, and hopefully that's all we need. I've also cut some ventilation holes in the body here and here, because when it sits on top of the car, these two holes will actually help ventilate directly the motor and the speed controller, which get quite hot when they are running this fast. Also going to bring along an RC tool kit that I bought off of Amazon. Pretty cheap, but honestly has like basically everything you need to work on these kinds of cars. There's all the different drivers and sockets and stuff like that. And then a GoPro to document everything, and my speedometer. So this is going to mount right here, right on top of this Velcro piece. And that's it. We should be good to go. Now hopefully this comes back and we get some good speeds out of it with an idea of where to go next. I'm not really counting on like breaking 100 today, especially on stock gearing, but we are going to be able to adjust some settings in the speed controller with this cable that's in here. It lets you connect to a laptop and make changes like timing and power and curve and stuff like that. So lots to play with, and let's hoping for some good results. Got my meter. It's currently reading 4 because I was moving it around, I guess. But we're gonna just stick it right to the top, and then we'll record our max speed. Fingers crossed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh. I hit a bump and almost went airborne, huh? All right, let's get this back here and see what we got. $71 miles an hour. Show this to this camera. 71. So that was pretty good. We're gonna pop in. We're gonna let it cool down. We're gonna pop in a different battery, and also try bumping the timing. So one of the cool things about modern electronic speed controls is that you can hook them up via USB and make some changes. So we're gonna go to advanced. Nope, sorry. We're gonna go to motor, and then bump this timing up from normal to highest. Now it'll give you a little explainer, and you know, lowest is best for bashing, like taking jumps and ripping around and stuff. Normal is good for bashing or racing, and then highest is used with extreme caution with any motor. Be sure to check motor temps often. So we'll do that, but we're gonna update and we should be good. Now we should be on a different timing. We'll see if that makes a difference. All right, well, that got us to 72. 72. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my god, I lost a tire. Holy shit. I blew a tire right off the rim. That is a thing. A sign. Maybe I'm going a little too fast. Yeah, still at 72. So we didn't go any faster, but we wow, okay, this happened. Okay, still at 72 mile an hour for peak speed. We've got our last fresh battery. We're gonna try the rubber tires since clearly the foams can't handle this speed. There's a lot that I might want to change moving forward here, and I have a lot of ideas, but let's just see how these rubber tires do and see if it gives me maybe a little more grip. Honestly, I'm not anticipating that we're going to beat 72. I think we're going to need to step up to a bigger battery for that, but let's just see what this does. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is squirrely. That is hard to control. Man, those tires get all kinds of crazy inflated and like a... Look at those tires. Whoa, don't hit a wall. Yeah, I don't think we improved on our 72. I think the foam tires are still the way to go. Oh, hit a wall anyway. Yeah, see, 72 still peak. So, and I bet if we hit this, oh my god! I am so happy I got that on film. Holy shit! I blew both of the front tires up. That's not what you want. Oh my god, look at this car. I blew up both of the front tires. They're just completely shredded with the foam sticking out. Popped off this joint here, so we have no tie rod. And then the tire shredding hit the body and just wrecked the body. We're gonna have to look at this when we get home. This is too much fun. Good job, dude. And I guess just for posterity's sake, here is, I don't know if the GoPro was capturing it accurately or what, but 72 was my top speed. All right, back in the studio from that crazy and fun speedrunning experience. Really my first time doing that with any level of seriousness with an RC car. I've been playing around with RC cars off and on, I guess, since I was like 8 years old. And back then they were a lot simpler than they are now. So getting back into the hobby, I've really had to relearn a lot about what these cars can do and how to build them. And so that is a process. And I have a lot that I could try with this car on my way to hopefully get to 100 miles an hour. Now, I didn't anticipate hitting 100 today. I think between 70 and 80 was kind of the expectation, and we did get there. So I'm happy with the results. For those of you familiar with RC cars, we're going up to a 4S battery from a 3S. For those of you unfamiliar with RC cars, basically just getting a bigger battery in there. And then from there, we're going to try different gearing, and then potentially different motor as well. And the speed control that I have in there and the radio should be good. The speed control is good for up to 6S, so up to a pretty decent sized battery. And the radio has a lot of range to it. So not looking to really change either of those things, but the motor, the gearing, the battery, that's all stuff those are all variables that we can potentially use to our advantage to try to crack 100. And if we get there, awesome. If we don't, it doesn't matter. This is fun, and I really do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Kind of taking a break from the normal grind every once in a while, I think, is pretty important, you know, for your own sanity. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments if you did or if you didn't. Or if you have any suggestions for what I might want to try next. I'm up for that as well. We will certainly be doing more PC build content, you know, very, very soon, next week or whatever. But like I said, this is just a fun kind of a side video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button or subscribe button and whatnot. If you want to see more of this RC content, or if you want to see PC stuff, because that's really what we do here. All right, I'll stop rambling. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next time.